y'all doing? Let's get to it, man. I just want to talk about the Lakers' struggles early on in this season. You know what I'm saying? The season was very early on, but last night they didn't look good. I thought they took a step back. They played well at the end of the first half, which led to them tying the game up 54-54. But the second half, they completely came out, you know what I'm saying, and reverted back to, you know what I'm saying, old habits, old behaviors. You feel what I'm saying? And that led to them losing the game by 9, 10, or whatever they lost the game. They were down big double digits throughout most of the second half. And the thing that I can say that's attributed to this rough start early in the season, I heard LeBron mentioning that they're top 10 in every defensive category, but yet they got outscored in transition, like, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. So I don't understand, if you're top 10 in every category, how do you lose, you know what I'm saying, the transition battle? See what I'm saying? I guess if you're a top 10 defensive team in that category. Another thing he highlighted, he said that he had to be more aggressive. I don't think it's necessarily being more aggressive, but it's actually being a leader and getting players in their spots. The one thing that I see wrong with the Lakers is their players, there is no role defining. They're still trying to tell Russ, you need to play this role, you need to play this role. When I'm seeing all of these other players that's playing a role, they don't know what role they're playing. It's called role player for a reason. They have a bunch of role players in the starting lineup because that's just what they have. They have a team full of role players who probably won't start on any other team in the NBA. So what you need to do is now we need to define those roles for those players. You can't have all of those players trying to go one when the ball is reversed. Get the ball moving on the string. Play with space. LeBron, stop running point so much and post up. You know what I'm saying? Use your size and your strength instead of trying to use your shooting ability, which we know that LeBron is part of the shooting struggles because LeBron never ever really been a great shooter from the outside. Is he capable of making those shots? Of course LeBron is capable of making those shots, just like every other role player on their team are capable of making a jump shot. At this point, they're pressing, and I think it's more mental than anything because we've seen Kendrick Nunn knock down, you know what I'm saying, jump shots. We've seen Lonnie Walker in San Antonio knock down jump shots. You know what I'm saying? Even Matt Ryan, when he comes in the game, his shit isn't automatic. He misses a string of jumpers before he hits his first jumper. So at this point, I think it's mental. I think quality shots on the offensive end in paint. You know what I'm saying? Let AD, I know he doesn't, AD is really non-impactful in the game. Like, AD will have a couple of blocks, but his defense really is non-impactful because the Lakers really don't do a good job of rebounding. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do that well of a job of rebounding, and that has to do a lot with boxing out, finding a man, you know what I'm saying, identifying who's the closest man to the basket or who's the closest man to the man, you know what I'm saying, who's the closest, the next man to possibly get a rebound. If you're near a guy, you have to put your butt on him, you have to arms, and you got to box out. You know what I'm saying? They don't be trying to do that. Instead of tagging the man first, they go and try to go get the ball. And we know that in this league, it's super athletic bigs and guards where they can just go up and rise up over you and snatch an offensive rebound or tip it to themselves. The Joker gets offensive rebounds by just tipping it to himself. The Joker can't jump over a fucking court. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So the problem with the Lakers is Darvin Ham haven't identified any roles, and their offense gets stagnant at times. You know what I'm saying? Their offense, there's no ball movement, there's no body movement, and there's no spacing. And the Lakers are going to struggle because it's not that they don't have shooters, but it's bad because of the spacing be all fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that LeBron needs to start playing inside out, and him and AD should play high-low. If LeBron can get that thing at the free throw line or 15 to 17 feet from the basket, now he can operate. But if he's dribbling the ball all the way out to half court and then trying to attack, and he's really not that fast off of the dribble. But if you get him in transition coming downhill, then he can use his size, speed, and strength. But it take him a minute to get going. See, this isn't the old LeBron. Father of Time is catching up with him. He's not that explosive off of that first handle or that triple threat. You see what I'm saying? But if he can get the ball around the free throw line extended, now you can pull up, face up with a little baby jumper, because they're going to honor you, because they like, damn, he like 2 steps away from the basket. So now let me back up a little bit and give him a little space and bait him into taking a jumper. Now that jumper becomes a little bit more comfortable. Now you see the defense is retreating, backing up. Now you have the defense at your mercy. Now you have to space out. Or you can have AD duck in. You know what I'm saying? You can have that wing, set that motherfucking cross screen. AD duck in, get in the paint, and then AD efficient. He get to that basket, dunk it, lay up, or get to the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with their offense. I'm looking at their offense and I'm like, what are they doing? They're running. I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're running, bro, that shit is not effective at all. And if you're not a great three-point shooting team, stop taking those threes until you find you a rhythm and build that confidence. They keep taking threes. LeBron was 2 for 8 in threes. What are you doing, LeBron? Go to the basket. Like, are you playing away? And then he said he was trying to get guys involved. Who are you trying to get involved, bro? I just don't understand what they're trying to do. You gotta be aggressive. Now, if you really don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, you have that type of game, then that's a different story. Because what I see from LeBron, he really has no footwork in the post. He has no jump shot that's effective where he can go to every time he get a bucket over the left shoulder, right shoulder. Every once in a while, he'll do a, you know what I'm saying, post up to where he'll fade away back shoulder, you know what I'm saying, and get that shot off though, but I don't think he's comfortable with going over the left shoulder. You see what I'm saying? I don't think he's comfortable going over the right shoulder, excuse me. And it's something weird about what's going on in LA, bro. Darvin Ham they need to really pay attention to detail, and Darvin Ham really needs to hold these players accountable and put all of these players in their proper roles, bro. I don't want motherfucking Kendrick Nunn trying to go one-on-one. I don't want Lonnie Walker trying to dribble, go one-on-one. Especially with AD and motherfucking LeBron on the court. The ball should be in their hands. They should be initiating, and it should be more spacing. See, LeBron shouldn't just be coming out trying to force feed his guys and his role players because it's bad spacing. Patrick Beverly, he gives you nothing. It's very hard to watch the Lakers play because his defense isn't even that great. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Beverly said he was going to come over and make a difference. Patrick Beverly is like 1 for like 30 on threes. You know what I'm saying? I'm exaggerating a little bit, but Patrick Beverly ain't doing shit. So if Patrick Beverly if he's not playing solid D, then he's pretty much useless on the basketball court because Patrick Beverly can't get his own offense effectively. You know what I'm saying? The way other players can. Cole Swider has yet to play. Troy Brown Jr. came back and he's playing, but Troy Brown Jr. is trying to do shit that he's not comfortable doing. They need to pattern their game after Bruce Brown. You see Bruce Brown? Bruce Brown doesn't do anything that he knows he cannot do. Bruce Brown has turned himself into a good and solid role player because he knows his role. He knows exactly what he's good at and effective at, and that's bringing energy, playing position defense, hustling, playing hard, and knocking down an open shot. You know what I'm saying? And shooting that motherfucker with confidence instead of pressing. See, Bruce Brown, he's really helping Denver to get off this fast start that they've gotten off to. He's one of the reasons. Him and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and I know Kentavious Caldwell-Pope left the game yesterday with an injury, so we're going to have to see the timeline to see how long he'll be out. But the Lakers' problems, bro, in my opinion, is offensively and defensively. And that's why I always say the numbers are very, 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 very misleading. Because if you're a defensive team, you should always give yourself a chance to win ball games. You know what I'm saying? And then your main guys, AD and LeBron, should bring you home you know what I'm saying, in the last couple minutes of the game. If you can get the ball game to a 1 or 2 possession game and you're either in the league or not in the league, your Hall of Fame players should get and bring the team home in those moments. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But I don't see the clutch gene from LeBron. I don't see the clutch gene from AD. AD is injured. Like I said in the preseason, he looks very slow. He's not slow. You know what I'm saying? Every time he goes up, he's grimacing. Something else hurts. Every time he falls to the floor, something is hurting him. You know what I'm saying? It's real bad, bro, for them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You might want to explore at the deadline, getting younger at that front court, getting more, you know what I'm saying, active players who can run up and down. You see what I'm saying? You might want to explore signing Dwight Howard that can back up. He's a veteran. He helped the Lakers win a championship already. You might want to explore signing him back. You know what I'm saying? So he can, you know what I'm saying, sort of give AD that support. Because I don't think Damian Jones or Thomas Bryant, who we have yet to see in a regular season game for whatever reason, I don't know if he's that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can rely on Damian Jones to give you great minutes as a backup center. He gets in a lot of foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? He plays out of position a lot. You see what I'm saying? So, that's just what it is, bro. But for whatever reason, I don't know. You should be able to take advantage. Denver did not play one lick of perimeter defense yesterday. Denver did not play one lick of defense, and every time the Lakers drove into the basket, they got a layup. Because you know why? The Joker cannot play D, and that's the only thing that's going to hurt Denver when they're trying to make their push and win a championship. You can't disguise the Joker on defense. You just can't. Teams are going to seek him out. They're going to attack him. He has slow feet. He has no elevation. He can't jump. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to be like the Kevon Looney. He's going to have to play defense like Kevon Looney. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the Joker doesn't have that type of mentality because he's still trying to focus on what he needs to do on offense. You see what I'm saying? So the Lakers really need to play more with space, and they need to start bringing Cole Swider and Matt Ryan in the game earlier. See, I would bring Cole Swider and Matt Ryan in the game because they're the best shooters on the Lakers. They're pure three-point shooters. They're not just three-point shooters that can happen to make a three. They're pure three-point shooters. They're going to sit behind that line and seek that shot out. So what Darvin Ham needs to do, explore, you know what I'm saying, bring it in. I would explore running Juan Toscano at the point. You know what I'm saying? Get LeBron off the ball. Set some solid screens for LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Some back screens. You know what I'm saying? Some double stackers. Get him coming off around that free throw line, top of the key area, and let him be aggressive downhill, or he can come off, face up, and get into his shot. You see what I'm saying? And then AD, you can have cross screen on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? And he can dive and slip in, and you know what I'm saying? And he get big hands. You feel me? And get the ball, and now he can be effective in doing what he's supposed to do down there in that paint with the little baby hook shots and the turnaround jump shots and going up and unders and all the stuff that AD has in his toolbox in that paint. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my big man playing on the perimeter. I just don't, personally, for me. So it's things that the Lakers can do, you know what I'm saying? Because they have been, you know what I'm saying, fairly good in their defense, but at the end of the day, I don't think they really played any real good defensive teams. The Warriors aren't the same defensive team early in the season. LeBron was able to do what he wanted to over there, even though he took a high volume of shots, but I think his game was non-impactful in that game, especially in the second half of that Warriors game. Clippers game, I'm looking at the Clippers. Their defense isn't as good as advertised, I would say. So they had a chance there, you know what I'm saying, to win the game there. And then when you go to, who do they play after that? Come on, somebody help me in the chat. Who did the Lakers play after the Clippers? Portland, when they played Portland, you know what I'm saying, they actually had the game in their hands. They made a second half run. Boom, they got, you know what I'm saying, right where they needed to be. They built momentum. And then they had poor offensive execution down the stretch of that game by their best three players. You know what I'm saying? Bad shot selection. You know what I'm saying? Don't really know time, clock, situation. You know what I mean? Time and situation. You feel what I'm saying? And so that plagued them there. They were actually in the game on that one. And then this Denver game, which they let slip away in the second half. They stopped doing what it was they were doing at the end of that first half, and they stopped doing that, and they went into the second half, and they were playing catch up. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lakers are not really good defenders of the pick and roll, and they don't rotate as well as they should rotate. You know what I'm saying? They don't really help the helper. One pass and somebody's wide open. You see what I'm saying? And that's not really cool. You feel me? But the Lakers, what they need to do, I don't think they need to get in a shootout with certain teams. You can't play fast with the roster that they have, in my opinion, because AD is hampered, LeBron is a little older, and you want to save his energy. You want to save both of your best players' energy because of the injury situation, because of the age situation with LeBron. You really want to preserve their energy for late in ball games, because your defense should be able to keep you in ball games to where, you know what I'm saying, you have a chance down the stretch. So if LeBron and AD have more energy, you see what I'm saying, going down late into those ball games, they'll feel more confident in executing and being more aggressive when it comes to trying to score, as opposed to trying to pass the ball or try to settle for long jump shots. You see what I'm saying? And Darvin Ham needs to figure that out. You can't really use AD like you can't use AD or LeBron like a Giannis, only because of the age and the motor. They don't have the same motor that Giannis has. See, Giannis is attack. AD and what's the name is, I might attack. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to pass. You know what I'm saying? But Giannis, when he gets a mismatch or he sees a lane, he's going to attack that lane and hit you with that long-ass Euro step and get to the cup. I don't think the Lakers have that type of personnel in order to play the way that Giannis plays. And I'm only mentioning Giannis because Darvin Ham was an assistant coach in Milwaukee and helped win the championship as an assistant to that squad, in which he did have a Giannis on his team, and he did a lot of coaching, you know what I'm saying, with Giannis, but he don't have that type of personnel. So he needs to play a little different, you know what I'm saying? I think that will help the Lakers, like, in the long haul, until they can make a trade or two and get some younger bodies and more agile and athletic and some bigs that can play defense and also knock down a shot or score around the rim. That's going to be huge, you know what I'm saying? But they don't have that. They have 3 Hall of Famers, let's just call it what it is, and they need to try to figure this thing out. If Kobe can make it to the motherfucking championship, or if Kobe can have a 3-1 lead with Swish Parker, you know what I'm saying? Fucking DJ and Banga, Chris Mim, Kwame Brown, and salute to Kwame Brown, that's no knock on Kwame Brown, but I'm saying all of these different type of players, if Kobe can make it up a 3-1 lead on the best team in the Western Conference at that time, you know what I'm saying, and the MVP of the league at that time, if Kobe can make it with no other all-star players, all NBA players in no category, there is no excuse why LeBron, AD, and Russ cannot figure this thing out. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I don't understand. It has to be a leader. It has to be leadership. You see what Chris Paul did with that team over there in OKC? You know what I'm saying? You see what he did with Houston, LA. Even though they didn't win anything, they competed and they made it to where they were supposed to get to. You know what I'm saying? Outside of finals, because Chris Paul always had got injured. But his leadership, bringing those other guys along, getting them to understand this is what you need to be doing at all times. You know what I'm saying? So LeBron should be explaining not only that on the court, in the games, but it starts off the court, in the locker room, in practice, in the weight room. Get these guys to understand what work ethic looks like. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that Kobe was always trying to get guys to be on the same level as him. He always respected someone who had just as much, if not more, work ethic, which that probably was nearly impossible than Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He always valued that. And once they got on that same page, you know what I'm saying, in those seasons, they went to 3 straight finals, bro. And the reason why they probably didn't have a chance to go to the 4th is because Kobe tore his Achilles in that game against the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So, LeBron needs to be more of a leader. AD needs to be more of a leader. They need to be coaching those young guys and this is what I expect from you guys. This is how you can be effective in this body. You know what I'm saying? Period, point, to be on one accord. It's no chemistry over here. Like, even though LeBron passes the ball, he had some terrible unforced turnovers. And I'm like, LeBron, what are you doing? Why are you forcing something that's not there? That's not like you. LeBron has a high basketball IQ. You know what I'm saying? Where he doesn't need to force nothing. He's patient enough. I've seen him do this shit. So for him to be forcing these passes, bro, and playing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's age. You can say it's age, but he did have a monstrous dunk in that game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to give him any cop-outs or any excuses. You know what I'm saying? But Lakers really need to start with identifying roles, you know what I'm saying, on there. Everybody can't play the same way. Somebody has to be the defender. Somebody has to be the anchor. Somebody has to be the, you know what I'm saying, the vocal leader. Somebody has to be the motherfucking hustle guy. Somebody has to be the guy that's going to hold everybody else accountable. And then you got to show up by you having an effective game. Pat Beverly, he's holding motherfuckers accountable, but nigga, you ain't giving nothing on offense. So now they not going to respect nothing you say because they like, nigga, your game is whack. You talk a good game, nigga, but I don't see it. So they're not going to really respect his leadership style. You know what I'm saying? And it's more to basketball than just playing defense and offense. You have to play everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to play better in transition. You got to knock down free throws. Nigga, you got to play better in motherfucking half-court press. You got to play better in half-court sets. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on one accord, bro. And it has to be effective communication. You know what I'm saying? If they don't communicate because nobody is helping each other on the back end. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody missing an assignment every time. 1 and 2 passes in the Lakers defense fall apart. You know what I'm saying? But great defensive teams, they're all on one accord. They're on a string. 1 and 2 passes with great defenses, guess what? Nah, they don't have an open shot. You know what I'm saying? They got to make 5, 6, 7 passes before they can get a quality look. And a lot of times, the shot clock is winding down and you're shooting at the end of that shot clock. So now you're pressing. You have to hurry up and get a quick shot up. You can't get into your natural shooting motion. Now you have to speed that shooting motion up. You got to speed your shoot. You know what I'm saying? You got to speed that shooting motion up just to try to beat the shot clock. Great defensive teams put you in unfamiliar and uncomfortable situations. And when I'm watching the game, I don't see an offense on the other side of the Lakers D. I do not see an offense that's uncomfortable. So for the Lakers to be top 10 in every defensive category, I don't really see it because teams are able to get whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, shit, the Lakers just got to knock down shots. Fuck this, I can't shoot and all of this shit. You're in the NBA, motherfucker, for a reason. Now, if y'all just put together a team full of motherfucking retarded motherfuckers and a team full of motherfuckers who just out there running around and shit, some fucking space cadets, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put together a team with no shooters? Like, how does that work? That doesn't even make any sense. Don't y'all know what NBA we playing in today's game? If you can't shoot, nigga, you can't be on the court. Period. I'm just saying. Nigga, you gonna get blown out of the waters every game, nigga, if you can't knock down a shot. So the Lakers need to stop motherfucking pressing, and they need to sit there and shoot with confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse why them niggas missing wide. A lot of the Lakers shots, they aren't contested. They're wide open jumpers. Nigga, y'all gotta stop pressing. Get those nerves out. Let go of the nerves and the anxiety and knock down a jump shot, nigga. You're in the NBA, bro, for a reason. Just knock down the shot. We need to stop giving these niggas excuses and think that Buddy Hield and all these other motherfuckers gonna come over there and just solve their offensive problems just like that. That's not the way this shit works. Who's to say that Buddy Hield comes over there and he can't hit a shot? Who's to say that Terry Rozier comes over there and misses his first, like, 5 wide open jumpers? Then they gonna be like, oh shit, man, the Lakers can't shoot. We need this, we need that. How many motherfucking players do you really need, bro? That's all I'm saying. Like, what's really going on about here? You feel me? So somebody need to let me know, man, because I mean, some of this shit I don't understand what's going on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers. Hey, Ryan, the Knicks, you already know. Nigga, I fuck with the Knicks because of D Rose. You know what I'm saying? I like Tom Thibodeau, but he got to play. I said at the beginning of the season, the one thing that's going to help the Knicks, they got to play faster. Because Tom Thibodeau has that tendency to play hella slow. You see what I'm saying? I didn't like that because in today's game, you got to be able to play fast. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about the transition, ball movement, body movement. It's freedom of movement. So, of course, they're going to allow you to do things that you probably wouldn't be able to do back in the day because of the hand check rule and all the other shit being more physical. So, that's why I say that the Knicks needed to play faster. They had the personnel, and that's what you're seeing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Knicks are off to a good start. They're averaging in the high 120s. You know what I'm saying? And it's effective. They're winning ball games. Jalen Brunson is just as good as advertised. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson that. No, Jalen Brunson is solid. And I think that motherfucking, Dallas is really missing Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Whether they win a championship or not, that's yet to be seen. But Dallas is really missing Jalen Brunson. You feel what I'm saying? But for the Lakers, they need to do those things that I just explained. You know what I'm saying? It's not about Bron scoring 30. You know what I'm saying? It's not about none of that stuff. It's about how effective, you know what I'm saying, your offensive sets are. You know what I'm saying? Your true shooting percentage. That's what really matters, bro. They have to get better shots. And they got to stop going one-on-one. They don't have that player personnel where everything can be one-on-one. And you say, oh, we're missing this person, we're missing that person. Bro, you lost with Russell Westbrook. So it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So we need to get all of this stupid shit out of our minds. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But you know, the Lakers, they just gotta keep grinding, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming in here. I always say that I'm coming here hating on LeBron and all of this shit. I'm actually giving them substantial things to do. You know what I'm saying? To turn their season around. It's early, you guys. Remember, it's early. 4 games, you can't really dictate shit. I just don't like the way that they play. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like they need to get better and more quality offense, and they need to have better spacing. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. But let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know, love, advice, smile, cry, laugh, man. You know the routine. The real E-Leezy, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real motherfucker, so I ain't gonna come out here and bullshit and cap. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell y'all all the time. Do I be hating? Yeah, I be hating, but with good reason, though. I give my explanations on what I be thinking. Y'all niggas be crowning Giannis like Giannis is the best, nigga. I don't care if he dropped back-to-back 40-point games. He came up short, nigga, on the biggest stage when he needed to, you know what I'm saying, when he needed to be that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And he came up short without Middleton, so I don't want to hear no excuses. If you gonna cap for the nigga when he don't have Middleton right now, nigga, keep that same energy. Don't make no excuses. Say, oh, nigga, we don't have Middleton. I don't want to hear that shit because y'all know Middleton is the closer in Milwaukee, nigga. Just because the nigga closed one time against a team with no defense, they play Houston and the Nets on back-to-back nights. Of course, Giannis is gonna drop 50 and 40. You know what I'm saying? But when his ass in the low 20s, nigga, it's because of that defense is clapping that nigga shit. Yeah, the niggas don't want to talk about that part, though. Niggas be big ride Giannis. I'm like, nigga, Giannis don't impress me. It's nothing that Giannis does that impresses me, bro. Does he get his numbers? Yeah, he gets his numbers, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that, nigga. The best player in the league, nigga, is motherfucking Jason Tatum. Easy. You don't understand? Jason Tatum can score at all 3 points and all 3 levels. His handle is tough. Triple threat. He can post up. He can get to the lane. And he can knock down a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? He can knock down a jump shot with consistency. Step back jumpers, side step jumpers. Giannis can't do none of that shit. Giannis is downhill, Euro step, bucket, shoulder niggas off. You seen him push motherfucking Patty Mills off. He literally ran through Patty Mills and they called no offensive foul. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, what the fuck, bro? When I look at a motherfucker, so who's better than Curry? Nigga, Jason Tatum is the best player in the league, nigga, with Curry. Curry and Jason Tatum, best player in the league. Right now. I'm telling you who it is. Nigga, Curry got the motherfucking MVP, but I still stand on, nigga, Jason Tatum is the best player in the league right now, nigga. Period. You have to watch and pay attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, because guess what? They're great players, and they help your ball club win. But, nigga, Jason Tatum have grown, bro. When you look at Giannis' game versus Jason Tatum game in the last 6 years, whose game really has gotten better? Jason Tatum can shoot threes better. He can shoot motherfucking free throws better. He has a better handle. The only thing Giannis has over him is size and strength over Jason Tatum. That's it. And that size and strength, a lot of times the NBA allows Giannis to run niggas over. You know what I'm saying? Giannis runs. Do you watch how Giannis plays? He runs niggas over. He has no footwork in the post. He cannot do a turnaround jump shot, left, you know what I'm saying, left shoulder, right shoulder. He gets downhill and goes Euro with his long ass. Do y'all not pay attention, bro? Just because he put up his 40 points and 14 rebounds, nigga, he played Houston and the Nets defense on back-to-back nights. When it was time for him to come up clutch and come up big against Philadelphia, what did he do? They escaped with a narrow win. They won the game, yes. They escaped with a narrow win, but down the stretch of those games, he was passive, nigga, because of that defense was in that ass. See, when he played great defense, and it might be some nights when he played great defense and he get his numbers, but you have to pay attention to his style and his game. He's still shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? Giannis is still shooting threes. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Why is he taking threes? Nigga, you can't shoot. And he hits 1 3 and he's excited. It's like, nigga, what are you doing? Y'all gotta pay attention, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just really break the details of the game down. Nigga, I'm a detail motherfucker. I just want to watch the game and say, oh, I like him. No, I pay attention to everything. Positioning. I pay attention to mentality, IQ. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit, bro. You have to look at the game for what it is. Decision making in certain points of the game. Break it down, bro. Nigga, I'm surgical with this shit, bro. These other niggas just like niggas because they put up numbers. Ticket motherfucking ass coming out here talking about, nigga, all these different numbers. Nigga, that, what? I don't give a fuck about no numbers, nigga. That shit don't impress me. You can average 30, nigga, and still don't win shit. There's been a bunch of them players, past, future, and present, nigga, in the league. I don't give a fuck about that. What happened, nigga, when it's time for you to be on the biggest stage and you win? And we ain't talking about no Phoenix Suns and Milwaukee Bucks, nigga. It was what it was. Okay? Period, point blank. Giannis didn't guard KD not one time yesterday, nigga. If you supposed to be this all-time great player in your prime, nigga, you're gonna take on that challenge, nigga, and shut KD ass down. If that's the case, why didn't Giannis guard motherfucking KD? Because he knew KD was gonna bust his motherfucking ass, and he was gonna have to exert a little bit more energy on that defensive end. See, that's what I'm saying. They put him on the weakest player, nigga, so he can put up all of those points. See, niggas stopped playing defense a long time ago. But niggas say, oh, he got defensive accolades. I'm like, okay, show me then, nigga. Go out there and say, nah, I got him. You get over there. I got this nigga right here. I'm gonna shut his shit off. And I'm gonna drop 40 on that nigga in the same breath. We don't see that from players today. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas they're not really that great. See, the motherfucking media and all these motherfuckers feed you somebody and say, like this motherfucker. It don't work like that, nigga. I like who I like. You know what I'm saying? Because I pay attention to their game and their mentality. It's a different whole different ball game. Ben Simmons, he's finished, nigga. He don't have a mentality. Nigga foul out in the first fucking 10 minutes of the game. He don't have a mentality to be great. You know what I'm saying? He don't have that to be great, nigga. And Steve Nash is not pumping that in him. KD and Kyrie ain't pumping that in him. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, Tatum, nigga takes the challenge of guarding motherfuckers. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? He can do a better job at it. Yeah, but nigga, him and Jaylen Brown takes the challenge of guarding the best players on the opposing team, nigga. Period. Nigga, let's don't get that. And then he give you that work on the other end. Let's just don't get it twisted, because niggas be working on a game, bro. Niggas, when you pattern your game after arguably the greatest players to ever play in NBA history, it's going to show on the court. From a mentality standpoint, from an offensive standpoint, from a defensive standpoint. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're seeing. But when you try to pattern your game after LeBron, nigga, you get the Ben Simmons of the world. I'm just saying, bro. Let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, man. Real E-Leezy, you know what it is, man. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't understand, you know what I'm saying, what y'all mean to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to grow, provide y'all with good content. You know what I'm saying? Have good character. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't out here calling niggas bitches and all that shit when they favorite player, you know what I'm saying, make a jumper or win a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious, bro. That's an immature ass motherfucker who ain't connected to nothing. Y'all gotta pay attention to who y'all follow, bro, because these niggas out here don't be connected to nothing. They're not connected to anything. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they just lost out here and wrapped up in their own, you know what I'm saying, ego and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people hate to be wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? When my squad and the people that I fuck with don't play well, I come out here and I give them the business. You know what I'm saying? It's no excuses. I'm not out here capping. You feel me? I get on their helmets. But with other players, people hide and run. They don't want to come out here and be and stand in that mud. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes something away from their manhood. When they have to stand in the mud and take accountability, that's called ego, pride. No, bro, don't live your life like that, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Don't live your life like that, being scared to take accountability. Because you always, remember, you always play a part in any outcome to anything that you're involved in. Pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? How could you have been better in that situation? You know what I'm saying? If it didn't go the way it was supposed to go. And if it did go the way it was supposed to go, what could you have done, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that it was a little bit more smoother, sharper, you know what I'm saying? It could have been even better. You see what I'm saying? It's all about accountability, bro. But motherfuckers don't like taking accountability. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a blessed day. Love on your people, man. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get after it, man. I see y'all a little bit later on.